whether you have a doctorate or you dropped out in the 8th grade, I'm going to sit down and look at you in your eyes and speak to you as the human that you are.
This is a journey.
Let me take you on a journey.
Welcome to Her Journey, presented by Kudzukian Media Group.
We believe Her Journey will encourage young women and help them see that life is a journey.
You have to continue to walk in your purpose.
We cannot control how other people respond to us.
As long as you have breath in your body, story does not end. Every day that God grants you, you have an opportunity to rewrite your story.
We believe Her Journey will encourage young women and help them see that life is a journey. Watch Her Journey, hosted by me, Joy Doss, brought to you by the Kudzukian Media Group and proudly sponsored by Nike, Black Community Commitment.
Welcome to Her Journey. I'm Joy Doss. I will be in conversation with some of the most phenomenal, successful women in Memphis, Tennessee. It's time for the ladies to step into the spotlight. It's also our contribution to the solution. We're showing young women and girls who and what they can be, as well as the many looks and paths to success. So join me as we show the ladies a little bit of love on Her Journey, presented by Kudzukian Media Group. And today's phenomenal woman is none other than Mrs. Judge Carlyn Addison.
Hello, and thank you for having me.
Welcome, Carlyn. So Carlyn is now the duly elected judge over District 5. It was Addison for 5. That was a campaign.
Yes.
Addison for 5 over District 5. Is that correct?
Criminal Court Division 5.
Criminal Court Division 5. So she moved from the babies, juvenile court and the foster care system to domestic violence. I don't know if you're a glutton for punishment, addicted to trauma porn, or what's happening. I kid, I'm just kidding. But both of those areas deserve someone as caring as you, because you truly, truly care. And that's one thing that I observed about you. You truly care about the community, about the kids, and about the fate of primarily women.
Mm-hmm. It's not that I like or I'm addicted to trauma porn. It's just something I'm passionate about. And I think that any area of law or business that you want to be committed to, you've got to be passionate. You have to be energetic. You have to want it so bad that you're willing to do anything to be, like you said, a contribution to the solution.
Yep.
So getting involved with the children was a passion of mine. Attacking intimate partner violence on this side, on the bench, assisting the accused or assisting the abused. It's not that I'm a glutton for punishment. I get so much fulfillment, and I enjoy helping people. And that's the only reason why I'm in this business.
I truly believe it. I mean, it's a heavy load to carry. It's a lot carrying. It's a lot to take in every day. But again, your passion for the community, your passion for helping really stands out.
Well, thank you.
So I do want to say that.
Thank you. I just feel as though don't commit to a job if you're not prepared for it. Yes, it's heavy. I'm not going to say I leave work every day going home with a smile on my face. Some of this stuff is tough work, especially when it involves children, or especially when you're dealing with a deceased victim's family on the intimate partner violence side. It's never easy, but I don't trust anyone else to do what I do the way I do it.
And wait, let me talk about the notable first. So you are the first African-American woman in this position.
Period. Woman. Period.
Woman and African-American, yes. So that's 2 firsts in one. How does that feel? You earlier said you're still in a little bit of disbelief.
I still am trying to navigate this weird space of actually accepting that I pulled it off. I one day just woke up and said, I'm going to run. It's what's on my heart. I spoke to my family. We prayed about it, and it just came to pass. And it really is. When I think about it, I'm seeing that now. I'm going to start shaking because we did it.
You did.
We did it, and I'm so grateful for the opportunity to be able to do it as the first woman, as the first Black woman. At the time that I was elected, and I rushed to get sworn in because I wanted to be the 5th woman ever sworn in Shelby County Court. So that's what I tell people because I got sworn in like immediately. I was like, swear me in. I got to be number 5. I don't know what the other judges did, but I ran to the first judge I could see and signed my oath. But it's a lot of responsibility, but it's something I take lightly. I'm so proud of being here, and I'm so happy to do the work that I promised to do.
So let me ask you this. You kind of volleyed as a kid between Memphis and Birmingham. Mm-hmm. How was that for you, but how has Memphis shaped you and shaped your work, shaped this work?
Well,
the way you approach this work, I will
say I am born and raised in Birmingham, and I did go back and forth. My mother worked here, my father worked in Birmingham, and I spent a lot of my formative years in Memphis. And my grandmother was a school teacher with Memphis City Schools. I'd go to school with her. And just having that foundation of education with her, being able to see different, Birmingham is nothing like Memphis, let's be honest, okay? This is where my love of barbecue began. This is where my love of rap music began. We didn't have that in Birmingham, so we come to Memphis and go, whoa, this is amazing. It was like the best thing. And as a child, I didn't really think I thought everybody bounced back and forth. It was not any different to me, but looking back, Memphis truly shaped me and made me who I am. And I've said that, Memphis has made me the wife, the mother, the judge, the lawyer, the community stakeholder that I want to be in 2024 and beyond.
So you mentioned your grandmother. Would you say she's the most influential person in your life, or were there others? I know you speak highly of Lois DeBerry as well.
Yes.
So.
Oh, God. There are so many people that were involved in my village. A lot of them are no longer with us. Lois DeBerry, for sure. Mm-hmm. My husband's mother was instrumental in polishing me up a bit for she would tell me, don't get out there and embarrass me. So she was instrumental in making certain that I was good to good to my husband and good to her grandson. My father was instrumental in everything. I'm a daddy's girl through and through. My father would not accept anything less than what he thought was best for me. Mm-hmm. He did not take too kindly when I maybe bucked the system a bit, and he always kept me on track. And because of him, I'm here.
Okay.
And that's not no diss to my mom, but my daddy did not play.
Okay. That's fair. That is fair enough. Another question, a couple questions before we go to break. One, what's your why? Why do you get up every day and do what you do? We talked about your passion and your commitment to the community.
Every day, I strive to help at least one person. Every morning when I wake up and open my eyes, I say, just allow me to help one person. And if I can come home and think back on who that one person is, minimum, that's my why.
That's a perfect answer, though. I mean, that's a perfect way to start your day. Mm-hmm. And it's a perfect attitude to have. It's part of we talk a lot about attitude of gratitude. It's a perfect attitude of gratitude. It's a perfect way to show that. So before we go to break, quick question. And I'll give you time. You have time to think about it.
Yay.
Okay. When did you realize that your journey as a Black woman was going to be different than everybody else's?
Oh.
Yeah. You can answer that after the break.
Give me a minute.
Give you a second to marinate.
Okay.
All right, you're watching Her Journey, presented by Kudzukian Media Group. I have Judge Carlyn Addison here today, and we'll be right back with the answer to that question and more from Judge Carlyn Addison.